beauty of the three-point bridge is that it removes habitual forward flexion, such as bending forward to tie our shoes, reaching forward to grab our coffee, and sitting in a position that keeps our body flexed, like when you're in your car or sitting at your desk all day. But contrary to what you might believe, sitting isn't a death sentence. As long as you add the three-point bridge to your daily movement toolbox, you'll be good to go. And here's how to practice this fabulous cure for sitting. I like to start the three-point bridge sitting on the floor, but as you get better, you could even start from a squat position. The main thing is to find a position that's comfortable for you. I like to have my feet about shoulder width apart, and I'm going to place my hand behind me, not too close to my hips, but not too far away. You're going to have to find a position that's going to be good for you in the beginning. Now from here, having your fingers facing away from you, you're going to start to load this arm as you push with your feet and drive your hips up into the air. In the beginning, just work on getting into this position, making it feel comfortable. Now I'm trying to focus on rotating so that I'm opening up my arm. I like to think of taking your elbow pit and rotating it to the outside. This little cue will really help to open up your shoulder and that arm. Now from here, you can further drive your hips up into the air. You can even extend your arm up into the air as you get more comfortable and gradually work to being able to extend this arm up over as you're pushing into the floor and driving your hips upward. Be sure to do both sides. If you're like me and work at home, I take a break twice a day and practice this a couple times on both sides. And if you can't do that at work, well, do it after you wake up and then again in the evening before bed. And by the way, if you're having trouble with the three-point bridge, don't worry, I'm going to show you some variations that you can work on as well. The three-point bridge has become a staple in our programs because it promotes spinal extension, hip and core strength, and shoulder extension. And if the move is just too tough for you, then I suggest that you do the following. The lounge chair is an option if you're having trouble with the three-point bridge. You're going to sit in the position as if you were to perform a three-point bridge, but instead of pushing your hips up into the air, you'll leave your hips low and instead bring the focus to your shoulders. It's really going to help to open up your shoulders. And the key point here is when you place both of your hands behind you with your fingers facing away from you, focus on pulling your elbows in close, rolling the shoulders back, and bringing your chest up. This position you'll find is a great stretch. And as it becomes more comfortable for you, you can continue to pull the shoulders back, push the chest up, and slowly, with your elbows bent, pull your hips closer to your heels. Really feel a good stretch. Just make sure that you're not hunching over and that you're keeping your shoulders pulled back and your chest up. Similar to the lounge chair, we have the supine table. And so this is simply where we have both of our hands on the floor and we focus on pulling our shoulders back, bringing our chest up, and then we raise our hips. This is going to be a deeper stretch than the lounge chair. It's a great option to work your way towards the full three-point bridge. And there's a couple ways that you can work on this. You can work on going up into the position and then immediately relaxing out of it for up to about 5 repetitions, or you can get into the in range and hold this for 5 to even 30 seconds. These positions can serve as a primer, helping you to ease into the mechanics of the full movement. But please don't think that you need to do a few weeks of this before even starting to try the three-point bridge. It's much better to start where you're at and learn to adjust and tailor the exercise to align with your current capabilities. This adaptability is a cornerstone principle in the GMB method. So another option is to simply explore the three-point bridge at a level that's going to be good for you. Here are some ideas for you to explore. Now, rather than bringing your hips high in the beginning, you can keep them low and then bring the focus to reaching up and over as high as you can. This is a good option if you're having trouble with your balance and getting your hips up off the ground. Another option is to leave your hand low and just focus on finding your balance without bringing your hips up high. Now, as you get better, you can work to raise your hips. Another option is actually the crab walk. Now, this is great because it's going to build the strength and mobility in your wrists and your shoulders, as well as getting you a better feel for having your body in this position. And gradually, you can work up to being able to perform the low three-point bridge. Having tight hip flexors, shoulders, or back can significantly impact your quality of life. By understanding what you need and then implementing strategic strategies, you can free yourself from this tightness. The three-point bridge is more than just an exercise. It's a pathway to better mobility, strength, and overall well-being. Next up, be sure to check out this office mobility routine that you can do at your desk throughout the day.